At dawn's first light, a lone silhouette rumbles over jagged desert dunes, its body sculpted by wind, its spirit forged for adventure. This is not a relic from the past. This is the 2026 Ford Bronco 4x4, your modern-day time machine, hurtling you into the wild unknown. Some say the Bronco's off-road prowess has been dialed back to please the masses. But what if I told you that Ford has actually traded comfort for uncompromising capability? There is, however, one glaring weakness hiding behind that rugged grille, one flaw that could derail your weekend escape before it even begins. Stay with me, because we'll uncover it later. Before we crawl under the skin of this beast, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We've got deep dives, exclusive off-road tests, and secret Bronco hacks coming soon, only for our insiders. From the outside, the 2026 Bronco 4x4 is pure presence. Its upright windshield and squared-off fenders harken back to the original, yet every panel is tightened and modernized. Look at that removable roof panel. It snaps off in seconds, offering an open-air sky above the toughest terrain on Earth. LED headlights cut through dust and darkness like twin searchlights, while the signature 7-slot grille stands as a challenge. Bring it on! Even the Bronco's side graphics, bold swoops of matte finish, whisper promises of uncharted trails. Step inside, and you're greeted by contrast-stitched leather seats. Comfortable enough for a highway cruise, but rugged enough to shrug off mud and rain. The dashboard blends tactile switches with a floating 13-inch touchscreen, where every toggle and dial is engineered for gloved hands. Ambient lighting wraps the cabin in a campfire glow at night. The steering wheel, wrapped in perforated leather, fits your palms like a custom glove. And underneath it all, Ford's latest infotainment suite connects your devices seamlessly. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, plus a built-in 4G hotspot, so your digital life never feels left behind on the trail. Let's walk around and talk numbers. The story behind the Bronco's capability. Under the hood sits a twin turbocharged 3.0-liter EcoBoost engine, pumping out 400 horsepower and 450 pound-feet of torque. That translates to a 0 to 60 sprint in just 5.8 seconds. Astonishing for a vehicle built to crawl over rocks at a snail's pace. On pavement, expect around 18 miles per gallon combined, roughly 290 miles of range in the standard tank. If you opt for the available hybrid powertrain, those figures bump to 22 miles per gallon and over 300 miles of roaming freedom. At just under 190 inches long, the Bronco slips into tight trailheads and urban parking spots alike. Its cargo bay swallows 14 cubic feet behind the rear seats, enough for 2 large suitcases and a week's groceries. Fold those seats flat, and you've got nearly 60 cubic feet for gear, camp chairs, mountain bikes, you name it. Top safety ratings, dual-stage front airbags, lane-keeping assist, and adaptive cruise control come standard. Ford backs it all with a 3-year, 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, plus 5 years of roadside assistance, so help is always within reach. Now, for that flaw we hinted at, tire clearance. Despite its lifted suspension, the Bronco 4x4 struggles with oversized all-terrain tires. Go beyond 35 inches and you risk rubbing against the inner fender liners, especially on sharp articulation. For hardcore off-roaders, that means an expensive lift kit or aftermarket flares. An extra cost that bites into your adventure budget. It's a small compromise for most, but if you crave maximum tire footprint out of the box, you'll need to roll up your sleeves and your wallets. Across the yard, the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon is nearly as capable, but its ride quality and tech lag behind Ford's latest. Pricing starts $500 lower. Yet the Bronco offers more power and a smoother cabin on tarmac. As for tomorrow, Ford's teased an off-grid solar charging system and an all-electric Bronco EV expected in 2 years, promising silent climbs and zero-emissions creek crossings. The Bronco 4x4 is not just a model. It's a living platform, evolving with every stamp of your accelerator. The 2026 Ford Bronco 4x4 is a wild ride, powerful, tech-rich, and brimming with heritage. Its only Achilles heel is tire fitment, easily solved, but worth noting for the true trail beasts among you. So, is it the most complete off-roader of the decade? We think so. What would you pack for your first Bronco adventure? Drop your gear list in the comments below. Smash that like button if you're ready to tame the wild. And subscribe for our next deep dive, where we build the ultimate overland rig. Until then, keep your boots muddy and your spirits high.